Hey, my wonderful, wonderful people, a pleasant evening to you. All right, beautiful people, I'm sure that many have heard that DPP Paula Llewellyn has basically been, restored to her position as DPP for the next 9 months, which would take her to September 2025. And then she can, demit office through retirement and so forth. And I was listening to Dion Jackson Miller, trying to understand the prestige and the power behind being a DPP. And, she had made she stated that they're really only answerable, away from God, obviously, really only answerable to the court. So no police or anything like that, is really to the court. The power is really not just prestigious. It is an independent body that is supposed to be fair and just in defending people from the prosecution's side, with fairness, integrity, and justice. This body was formed, Paula Llewellyn being the first woman to hold such a post. And there's something that is also, the first woman to, as it relates to the DPP. I can't remember what it was, but I know it's the first woman to be a DPP. So there's 2 feats that she would have attained and achieved, becoming the director of, retired, you know what the DPP stands for. Let me look. The Director of Public Prosecutions. It's supposed to, let me tell you, the mission of the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions is to fulfill its constitutional mandate by providing the people of Jamaica with an independent, professional, and effective prosecution service that operates with integrity, inspires public trust and confidence, and safeguards the administration of justice. She was speaking and saying that there are times, the winds may be strong, basically. And, she prayed and God has basically answered her prayers. For just putting it in my own term, for you to understand, and that she thanks the acting DPP, Miss Thompson. She has done a splendid job, in her words, basically. But, it's almost like saying, in a subliminal, indirect way, thank you for your service. I will resume duty. Now, there are mixed feelings for many people where she's concerned. One person, I've spoken to an individual who is actually happy that she's back. The individual says she's happy for her, she likes her, she respects her, and that's how she feels. There are people who don't. They feel that she has, she has not necessarily been fair and just, not only as it relates to maybe, popular people, but other things. And I have to be honest with you people, how do I put it? It's not really neither here nor there for me, personally speaking. I'm just hoping that, to be honest, for the rest of her tenure, that she can do whatever it is to uphold the justice, the integrity, the fairness that, is under the auspices of her office. You go down or you go out, so to speak, with a bang, in the right way, as opposed to people being banged in a wrong way. It makes, for me, people, I don't think we should waste energy on some people saying for her to demit office and come out of the place and all of that. It would be wasting energy. Why I'm saying that, it's just 9 more months, and then she will, on the basis of the legalities surrounding it, she will have no choice but to demit office. She would have to retire. So it's just 9 more months. There are more pressing issues that we can concentrate on, which I think we should, in terms of making Jamaica great. One, in terms of having less people being underemployed. For those who don't know what underemployed means it's subpar. So what you're working, the level that you're working at is subpar to your educational attainment, your abilities, your skills, your talents. So your educational attainment is here, your salary is here. So you're underemployed, and the workload is here. Sorry, not workload, your position. Sometimes you're not necessarily in management, you're still in the clerical level, the line staff, when you should probably be in management, things like that. So it's subpar, it's below the standard of where you should be. And that is what it means that you're underemployed. So it shows up socially, it shows up financially, and otherwise. There's so many things. When we look at the crime and the violence in Jamaica, when we look at the traffic accidents, because there is a spirit of aggression and disrespect and arrogance that is on the road. When we think of the healthcare system, even dancehall Carly Davis came out recently as regards the issuing of the blood and whatnot. And there are many people who have spoken about it. They have been shafted. They have been ghosted. They have been blackballed. They have been gaslighted. You know, when they spoke about the healthcare system, that they even had to say, you know what, it makes no sense to even be here because people don't like truth. I realize we live in a culture and country that you are hated when you're truthful. You're loved when you're a liar. You're hated when you're truthful, and you're loved when you're a liar. You're accepted when you're a liar, when you're pretentious, when you're fake. We can handle you because you're superficial. It's peripheral. It's like cheese sticks and popcorn. It doesn't have the nutrients and the minerals and the vitamins sinking deep into the bones, into the veins, into the cells. So we can deal with fake. If it were not so, they would never have said crucify Jesus and give us the notorious murderer and rapist, Barabbas. They said crucify the truth, crucify good, crucify the best being ever, and give us evil and wicked wretchedness. Give us that. Those are the things we want. That's, you know, I don't think we should waste our time bickering, arguing, and being upset. Well, you can feel upset, but to waste time and energy, it's just 9 more months for me. Let us hope that within the time period left for her, that, you know, she goes out on the high, doing right by the people, as what the mission and the vision of the DPP is really all about. I don't think we should really waste our time that way. It's nonsensical, it's foolhardy, and there are pressing issues that we need to speak on, keep speaking out, so that they can be addressed. You know, thank God for TikTok. As much as the atrocities and the evils and the wicked and the malevolence they're happening, there is a sense of benevolence that comes from God, that, you know, there are people who are so benevolent and congenial, that they provide good service. I call it customer service. They provide information that can help to heal people on a socioeconomic status, on a spiritual status, on a psychological path, on an emotional level. You know, there are people who present positive messages, important, salient messages, so that it can help to make the country great. You know, I can't say to make Jamaica great again. I'm not sure Jamaica was ever great, but we can make Jamaica great. So I think we should focus, please, people. It makes no sense. It's just 9 more months. 9 more months. 9 more months. We can wait. We can wait. We can wait. And as I said, for me personally, I don't even know what to tell. It's neither here nor there for me. She can't stay. It doesn't bother me. If she goes, it doesn't bother me either. You know what I mean? Because some of the times the people that we think are corrupt are not necessarily corrupt. Sometimes they're just foolish. Some of the people that we think are not corrupt. Oh my God. If walls could talk, if the chairs could speak, if the toilet could have back, you'd be surprised to know who is who and what people are thinking and how they feel about you. You'd be so surprised, my wonderful people. So I'm saying I don't think we should bellyache over it anymore. It makes no sense. 9 more months. You can wait. We can wait. You can wait. 9 more months. She does what she needs to do and then demit office. So we need to focus on building Jamaica, making Jamaica great, making Jamaica effective, guys. That's my take on it. Guys, you know what to do with TikTok and YouTube. Subscribe I have a good one. No, me need a lion now. Time now, people. Me need a lion, tiger, animal, some animal.